Today's video, we're going to be checking out the Kidrobot Futurama Nibbler. Little Nibbler here stands, counting his antenna, at 6.5 inches in height. Comes included with this rather detailed little litter box. Somebody may have to clean that litter box, but nice looking litter box. Painted here in purple with some nice little granules of litter all scattered amongst the box itself. The figure itself doesn't really, I suppose you could stand Nibbler inside the litter box, but it just doesn't seem right. Just doesn't seem right. So if anything, you could put the litter box just next to Nibbler like that. The figure itself, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is beautifully flocked. Let me just describe what flocking is. I think flocking actually is where you add electricity to something and you basically fling these little particles to plastic or other materials to give you this flocking effect, something that was really big back in the 80s. Glad to see is making a comeback here. I don't know the longevity, though, of flocked pieces. Sometimes eventually curved areas are sometimes more susceptible to the wear and tear of even just like on its own, flocking will wear its way away. If you ever owned like a Panther or even Mossman from the original Masters of the Universe, you probably will remember that the flocking eventually starts kind of wearing off. But so far, so good. Hopefully Nibbler doesn't have the problems of wearing away flocking. On the underside, we've got Matt Groening and Kidrobot sporting his cape. A rather nicely painted figure. I have to admit, it gets a little on the messy side right around the foot area. Kidrobot is generally pretty clean when it comes to their paint applications. I don't know what ended up happening here. Maybe it's just the way because they had to flock this little small area. I wonder how many times he's going to say flock. Flocking this little tiny small area maybe ultimately ended up causing this little extra overlay of paint that carried over into his yellow feet. Other than that, paint is generally really clean on this guy. Nice bright white eyes. Of course, you've got the off yellow color area of his mouth, his nose, and his little belly button here. The coloring of the belly button or belly area isn't quite as vibrant or as deep as perhaps the mouth and nose area. But again, little tiny small issues. A little bit of wear also on the front area in which the cape has tied itself off into a knot. It almost looks as if the paint's flaked or scraped itself off. Not really hopefully that would not be the case with everybody's, but you can see there's a little bit of paint that's kind of flaked its way off there. Other than that, I mean, not bad. Not too bad. I guess this would be considered one of those medium-sized figures from Kidrobot. They do these from time to time. One of my personal favorites is still Devil Flanders, which got himself a medium released figure as well. Posability on this guy. His head rotates all the way around. I thought perhaps his antenna could be something that you could rotate or was on a hinge, but that not be the case, unfortunately. His hands rotate back and forth, and nothing really in the feet nor in the waist. So basically just head articulation, arm articulation. Sadly, Nibbler doesn't come with any other accessory other than what we had already looked at, his litter box. Be cool if he had actually come with a couple of other accessories. I'm surprised I actually didn't do this more during the video. Just all these little flocking, especially black, really picks up everything. You can see that these little little specks of stuff. So I'm just gonna wipe that away. But yeah, overall, nice looking figure. Nice large size version of Nibbler, and the flocking. I said flocking again. Definitely is the icing on this cake. Nibbler here is absolutely adorable, and as much as I love collecting the blind box vinyl series that Kidrobot puts out from time to time, I always get really excited when they release the medium grade figures, or the figures that are a considerable size bigger than some of those blind box figures. Nibbler turned out great, and I'm glad that instead of just going the route of painting the vinyl in black or casting black vinyl plastic, that they went above and beyond to add some additional black flocking. Yes, how many times I said flocking in this video. The flocking is a really nice touch to this particular piece. Hopefully the longevity of it will last a little bit better than some of the 80s toys that also shared that same similar flocking. Paint otherwise on this guy is pretty good. Gets a little messy around the foot area, but other than that, a nice, well-rounded Nibbler. The icing also on the cake on this guy is the fact that he comes with his little litter box, which somebody should probably clean. If you are interested in picking up Nibbler for yourself, you should be able to find him now at comic book stores or one better, I should say. You can also head over to www.kidrobot.com, head over to their shop section, and you can pick up Nibbler as well as the currently released Futurama vinyl series that we just looked at on this channel. Sounds like a bit of a plug. If you also want to go back and have a look at some of my other Kidrobot reviews, I've got a playlist on this channel that you can check out. A couple of people mentioned, where can you find the playlist? Simple enough. Go into the homepage on this channel, and where it says videos, there's a separate tab section that says playlists. And I'll have all the playlists on there that I've ever created. There's probably like hundreds of them. But find the playlist that says Kidrobot, and you can check out all the stuff that I've ever reviewed on this channel. More videos to follow, guys. If you haven't also had a chance to hit that little subscribe button down below, make sure you do so. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.